May the peace of the Almighty God be unto you. Beloved, I want you to study this plant, castor plant. Just look at how the plant is. Castor, the leaves of the castor, the seed of the castor. Even when you take one of the seed, you can see how it's been clustered together. When you open it, there is another seed in it which is oily in nature. It has its stem to the root, and you can see castor plant. Currently, when you are talking about castor plant, this common plant is something that is very precious and most valuable in our era now. But I want us to take something from this castor plant. Castor plant is mostly grown in a rejected area, so we can say at the refuse dump, at the outcast, even at a rejected area. And when you mostly go near it, you realize that most people throw their dirty things, their waste at that premises. But castor plant will not give up, will grow, and at the end it becomes most beneficial to our health when it comes to major conditions like the cancers. You can talk about the tumors, you can talk about bone issues, how to relieve pain. Beloved, you can never talk and neglect castor. But look at where it's been grown. Outcast area, a rejected area where people don't even value the premises. But at the end, when we are able to get the oil from the castor seed, you realize that it's very expensive for people to even get the correct one. Beloved, what lesson do we want to learn from this castor plant, from its seed, its leaf, and its stem in regards to human life or our Christian journey? As we are stating, like people initially will not value you. People will keep rejecting you because you are not from a sound and renowned family. Because when it comes to their educational ladder, you've not reached their status. When it comes to their marital status, you've not reached their level. When it comes to their beauty, you've not reached that capacity. So people keep frowning upon you. People keep rejecting you. But like castor plant, it's always been positioned at the rejected area. But look at the root, firmly clenched to the soil around. And whilst they are throwing down the refuse, while they are dumping their waste around it, that nutrifies the soil and helps it to grow. So I want to assure you that don't let people's discouragement let you lose hope. Let's apply this into our life. You might be rejected. You might even look down upon yourself and try to feel hopeless. Beloved, don't let your current state allow you to give up. Keep pressing on. Keep trusting in God and keep connected to Him. As the castor plant, no matter how people are throwing their waste, it keep firmly rooted and cling to its soil. That's the source of life. So the oppositions that are coming, the negativities that people are saying about you, and even at times you are even mentioning upon yourself, beloved, let it encourage you to be one best person in life. And at the end, as castor becomes expensive and people are now buying it expensively, and look at how miraculous it can be when it comes to cancer, tumors, and the rest. God will use you to do mighty, mighty things, but initially you were among the rejected. Beloved, in your Christian life and in my Christian life, we cannot adhere to our current situation that we are rejected by God. No, you might be the gossiper, we might be the backbiters, we might be the prostitutes, we might be those who have been committing a lot of abortion. Our lifestyles are not even in line with God. But like castor plant, those lifestyles has become our site of growing. But when we don't give up and we recognize our need of coming to our source, that is God, God will nourish us and His Spirit will help transform our heart. And like castor plant, the outcome of the castor plant, your life will never be the same. And God can use you and I, who used to be alcoholics, who used to be gossipers, who used to be backbiters, to be able to bring people to Christ. May the good Lord be with you, so that you don't let your current situation just discourage you to do more harm, but rather you let your current situation encourage you, and at the end, together like the castor plant, you'll be able to bring out mighty, mighty things from God, and that will be to His glory. May the peace of the Almighty God be unto you.